Hello, good morning. This is High Priestess Jamila, and I am here to finally do the readings on the divine masculines for the air sign divine feminines. Okay, this is going to be for August of 2022. And what we're going to do is we're going to see what's going on with your divine masculine. Okay. Thank you so much for clicking the link. Make sure that you guys hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. If you need a private reading or consultation, the link to my website is below. Now, I'm going to tell y'all something. I am an authentic witch. I'm an authentic spiritualist with very deep knowledge of necromancy, and I found myself getting a little irritated prior to doing this reading because I already know what I'm going to see. And so, and it irritates me because so many people turn away from the truth, and I get really irritated with it. So, if I drop a F-bomb or a curse word, please forgive me because I get very irritated when people don't listen to me. I get very irritated when people don't understand necromancy actually, and they're caught up in hype. Okay. So we're going to take a look because my readings are far from basic. Neither are my love spells, my lover return spells, not love spells, but in particular, my reunion spells are far from basic a lot of the times. And I might end up getting into it. I'm not sure. It just depends on where the cards fall as far as what is really happening when it comes to some love workings, which is why I worry about the world a lot. I worry. By the way, I wanted to do a quick shout out, or not a shout out, but a rest in peace to Anne Heche. I'll probably follow up with a reading on her because Spirit showed me something really, really serious about her. And she was a Gemini. And I wanted to come and speak about that. So, rest in peace to Anne Heche, who just senselessly lost her life. Yeah. So that kind of delayed the readings and everything, because it just, when you can see what's going on, and it's so annoying. And I've been forbidden to cast any kind of glamour spells because people that are going to listen, people that are going to be keen to the information, my spirits was like, most of the people on this spaceship are going to perish like that, like, because they just want to believe in what suits them at the time. And yeah, so it's really annoying. Okay, it really is. It really is very annoying when you know the truth, but people don't want to accept the truth. And it's very simple. We're going to start with the Gemini. So I'm going to be using my tiny deck because it gives me a lot more space. My tiny tarot deck. I'm kind of smudging my cards right now. And I'm going to be using my Karma Oracle cards so that I can look and see what zodiac sign your divine masculine is. Now, most people that watch my channel are female. or feminine, the divine feminine. A lot of divine feminines watching my channel. And but if you are a divine masculine, you can take this reading for whoever you're dealing with. Okay. All right, let's get started. We're going to call to Saint Michael. Thank you so much for your protection. We want to magnify and project your protection out to whoever is watching this reading. Thank you so much. Make sure no harm comes during this reading or after this reading. All right, we're going to look at the Geminis, Gemini divine feminines. What is the zodiac sign of Gemini's divine masculine? We're going to look at 3 different zodiac signs. And throughout the reading, if I see a different zodiac sign for your DM, then I'll call it out. Okay, we're going to start with this. We want to know what zodiac sign we're dealing with for the month of August 2022 for the Geminis. What is the zodiac sign? Give me 3 zodiac signs that we're dealing with. Okay. All right. So first we got a Pisces. We got the 3rd house, which is Gemini. We got the North Node. And so whenever I pull the North Node, I just pull the next card, which we got Saturn, which would be Sagittarius. So some of you Gemini females or divine feminines may be dealing with a Pisces. You may be dealing with another Gemini. Definitely with the North Node coming up, this represents possible past life. Okay. And then Saturn is Sagittarius. All right. All right. Spirit guides, show me this Pisces divine masculine for August 2022. I'm going to go ahead and do the divination, and then I'll get started. Show me this Pisces. What messages do you have about this Pisces? What's going on with this Pisces for the month of August 2022? All righty. And okay, so now we want to look at the 3rd house, which is Gemini. What messages do you have for the Geminis about this Gemini for August 2022? Show me the divine masculine this month. All righty. All right. And finally, show me this Sagittarius. More than likely, with the North Node coming up, with me pulling that card, that means that a lot of you guys have karmic lovers, or either past life lovers, or either soulmates, twin flame. Okay. Show me this Sagittarius for August. Sagittarius divine masculine for August of 2022. What messages do you have? Show me what's going on with this person, spirit guides. right, so let's get started. We're going to start with the Pisces. The cards that I pulled for Pisces is the Queen of Swords upright, the Ace of Cups upright, okay, Page of Pentacles in the inverted position, Four of Swords in the inverted position, the Chariot inverted, and the Nine of Swords. So the reason why we look at it from a different perspective when it comes to male and female readings is because men are actually very different from women. Women have a very sharp intuition, usually, not always. So what I can see, if you're a Gemini dealing with a Pisces, they definitely have feelings for you. They definitely care about you. This is perplexing, though, and I knew that I was going to see this. This looks like a fairly new relationship, maybe within the past year. But there's already problems. The relationship is already very toxic and destructive. Queen of Swords comes up, giving some clarity because the Ace of Cups is in the upright position. Queen of Swords is in the upright position. In this deck, it represents Kali Ma. Okay, her picture actually is on this deck. I'm sorry you can't see it, but I'd like for you guys to listen. So that's why I'm doing it this way. Okay. She wants you to have clarity. She's saying that there's something that you need to see, that this divine masculine is definitely your one. They are the one for you. They are that special someone, but here comes this earth sign. Now, let me tell you what this earth sign is doing. And see, this is where I'm going to need for y'all to pay attention. So you can tell that we have a dark magician here. This is one of the reasons why I love this deck, because the Page of Pentacles represents somebody that um, is practicing. It's an occultist. The key word for this card is Merlin. They're in the inverted position. This is somebody from the past. This is a past lover. This person, now, just to let y'all know, which this can be very confusing, is that this possibly could be a spirit. But it's a person that possibly could be open to that spirit because they may be lost. But what I'm seeing also is an X. It's an earth sign. This is either a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capuchino. They don't want to let go. Now, Four of Swords in the inverted position tells me that whoever this divine masculine is that you're dealing with, Gemini, they sometimes go all off somewhere. They start wandering. They start wandering off. Sometimes avoiding your calls. You don't know where they're at. This is very important for you to understand that spirit is also showing me a puppet, a voodoo doll. Now, clearly, whoever this ex is can't be trusted, because what I can see is so trapping. Whoever it is that you're dealing with, this Pisces, they dealt with this person for a very, very short time. And this person began to soul harvest, to soul trap them. Some of you guys, some of you Geminis have been doing love work, either with candles or either just with your mind, because, you know, air signs do a lot in their mind, but it's only temporary. This person will come back to you temporary and they will be very distant. And that is because there's something that is taking their soul and trapping it. The Chariot is in the inverted position, and then the Nine of Swords is in the upright position. This is a coven also that is associated with this. And what I can sense is that whoever it is that you're dealing with, whoever this Pisces is, you know, the Page of Pentacles in the inverted position represents an aspect of themselves that is very special. It is very sacred. Their manifestation power that is possibly suppressed or oppressed, but whatever entity this is, and see, I know that, man, you know, my readings fly over people's heads. This is the reason why this person starts to wander. They start to stare off into space, kind of feels like they're a different person, or seems like they're a different person. Whoever, whatever this Page of Pentacles is in the inverted position, can also represent some kind of possession on that person periodically. All signs have been pointing to this, and it is not going to get better until you own it, until you accept it. It's already been in your intuition that this is happening, Gemini. But it's almost like you feel afraid of it. You feel scared of whatever it is. So what I can sense is that a lot of you Gemini divine feminines you haven't been feeling well. You haven't really had a lot of inner peace because of this. Now, if you're a Gemini female that dealt with a Pisces in the past, they could be the person that's doing this. Okay. So necromancy is, so that's one of the major components of necromancy is soul harvesting, soul trapping. And I don't do basic readings over here. So this is what's happening. What I can tell is that around the beginning of this month, this person all of a sudden started acting funny, started acting weird. And there's a specific ritual that would need to be done to bring this person back. It's not going to be sending an in tranquil spirit. It's not going to be a hugging lovers candle. No, there needs to be a specific ritual to be done to bring this person back. Otherwise, they could die. Like, I'm not joking with you. Like, you have to be careful of spirit possession, because spirit possession starts to cause death and decay in the body. So this is somebody that's trying to get revenge as well. If you don't believe me, ask any shaman. Well, I'm actually a shaman. So if you don't believe me, get a second opinion. But, you know, I've been doing this for years, extremely well versed on it, have become extremely um, familiar with this in the past couple of years. Okay. All right, we're going to move on to whoever this Gemini is. If you are a Gemini divine feminine and you have a Gemini divine masculine, the 10 of Cups comes up inverted. 8 of Pentacles is inverted. 2 of Cups is inverted. 7 of Cups is upright. The Strength card is upright. And then 7 of Pentacles is upright. So this one's really, really simple. This person does want a life with you. They want to be with you. They are in love with you. And they are very drawn to you. However, this 7 of Cups throws everything off. For some reason, and we got to clarify this, whoever this Gemini is, they tend to be they seem to be a little disconnected emotionally. And why is that? Why is what give me some clarity on this 7 of Cups. Clarity on the 7 of Cups. Okay. Their father or either other divine masculines. 6 of Cups, their childhood. 6 of Cups is in the inverted position. These are general readings. For some of you guys, it's past life regressions. So you're very drawn to this person. You're very familiar with this person. You feel very, very comfortable around this person. However, there's some past life regressions. For some of you guys, it's their father, some kind of trauma that was caused in the childhood. Uh, you know, and then 6 of Wands comes up in the upright position. So if you're a Gemini dealing with a Gemini divine masculine, they are going to get their stuff together. They're getting ready to move past a lot of those blockages. I feel like if you're a Gemini dealing with another Gemini, you've been working hard to keep this person with you. You haven't been letting them go. You've been really, really doing work. Um, I do kind of feel as though religious beliefs may be playing a part in it. Like maybe they were raised really religious and you're not, or maybe both of you were raised religious, but a lot of you guys have um advanced your spiritual knowledge, and so that may be scaring this person. I don't really feel that they're scared. What I feel is that they are healing from something. So this person is going through a healing process. Could be a similar situation. I feel like a lot of you Gemini a lot of you Gemini divine feminines with a Gemini divine masculine, I do feel that a lot of you guys have a family. You have a really tight relationship with this person, and you may feel as though, why are they off in limbo? For this particular situation, it may be very, very similar to the first reading that I did. But I feel like a lot of you guys are willing this person to be back, kind of like back to normal, because what they do is they kind of drift off. They're sort of a drifter, a wanderer. And so a lot of you guys want this person to be more stable. Y'all think that it's about their zodiac sign. It's not, even though I will tell you that I do feel that, especially with the incident that happened with Anne Heche, I feel like her being a Gemini and then having trauma from her childhood definitely did help her stay under that possession as well as her drug addiction. Feel like that person is going to come out of whatever that is. Now, the key word for the Seven of Pentacles is failure. So basically what that means is waiting, doing a lot of waiting. The relationship possibly could fail because it could become stale, because a lot of you guys may not be knowing what's going on, and you may be inclined to just say, I'm gonna move on because everybody gonna look at me like I'm stupid. You know how people get, you know what I'm saying? Most of those people are complete idiots. You are not living in your reality. Seven of Cups says that you're living in some kind of alternate reality. Seven of Cups is the matrix. Y'all need another thing that I'm hearing is stop judging your love based upon ego. Ego don't have nothing to do with love. In fact, love is stronger than pride. Give me an advice card on the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, King of Swords in the inverted position. So a lot of you guys have been saying, oh, they've lost their mind. They've lost their mind. And that's exactly what has happened. So this person isn't completely, they're not completely being harvested, but what I can sense is that there's some kind of idea, some kind of invention that they have, maybe even possibly a spiritual gift that they have that, you know, that is definitely being harvested or harnessed. Or it's being harnessed or harvested. Something about their mind that is being sort of, I don't want to say, you know, I would say that it is like a replication, but it's more so, I definitely, okay, I will say this, I definitely do see several different factors that are working against the relationship with this person. And I do feel as though they are being harvested, but mainly at the mind level, but it is affecting their body and their spirit as well. So you got a similar situation with whoever this Gemini is. Also, another thing before I move on to the last sign, um, this person has spiritual gifts. They're embarrassed by it. They're embarrassed because of being either bullied in their family, bullied in school. But you know that when people are bullying you, they want to be you, right? I do feel extreme manipulation over the situation by somebody that's possibly a fire sign Aries or a Leo, or it could be another air sign. Definitely got the King of Swords in the reverse position. So the King of Swords could represent another Gemini or either another air sign. Vision is very important. That's what Spirit was trying to say earlier. Your vision is important. And it's not just your eyesight. You know, all of your ideas and everything that you manifest in your daily life comes from the mind. So if somebody has an extremely sharp vision, even if they wear glasses, that's an extremely powerful gift. 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 Now, normally that gift, it has to be developed within that person, especially if there's somebody that's older, like in their 20s, 30s, because when you have that gift as a child, you lose it because you get bullied and you get ashamed about it. Your imagination, your vision. When you become an adult, it becomes a vision and not an imagination, but that is very powerful. And so I do see, yeah, I see, people pretend, they'll say, oh, that don't mean nothing, that you just crazy. But in hindsight, in reality, what they're doing behind closed door, because I pulled the Seven of Swords again. After that, they're trying to steal that vision. Okay, whatever vision that that person has, and then I do see remote viewing. You can definitely see some folks trying to get in that person's head, and they are typically able to do it. They're able to do it because when it comes to divine masculines, they don't want to believe that. They want to believe that they're always right. They want to believe that they kind of know everything. They're sort of arrogant. But in reality, what you can see very clearly is memory loss, just certain odd behaviors, and just that feeling of, where is your mind gone? Okay. All right, last but not least, we're going to get to this Sagittarius. I got Judgment upright. I got Queen of Cups inverted. I got Queen of Pentacles inverted. I got the Papist, which is the High Priestess, in the inverted position. I got the Empress in the inverted position, and the Justice card in the upright position. Now, if you are a Gemini, you are not having a very positive situation with this person. It is not positive at all. Uh, they are very judgmental, very cold. They lack intimacy. And also, I kind of feel as though with the High Priestess coming up in the inverted position, that whoever this Sagittarius is that you're dealing with currently in August, whoever this is for, that they seem to be really false. And the Empress is in the inverted position because I don't, I'm going to have to clarify what that Empress is, why it's inverted. For some of you Geminis, what Spirit is telling me straight up and down is that there's either a pregnancy or a baby, but the baby ain't yours. uh, You know, Now a lot of y'all are thinking, okay, you're talking about a divine masculine. There may be a baby mother or either a third party in this situation, to where it's like a very controlling and dominating situation. You can definitely tell with Judgment and Justice coming up in the same uh thing, is that for some reason in the same reading, the either the judicial system, threats of violence is being used. This is, if you're a divine feminine Gemini dealing with a Sagittarius, it doesn't look like it is supposed to go any further than where it's went. This is extremely toxic. I don't, I see this person lying about how they feel about you. And the first thing that Spirit told me was gold digging, but I think that it's all about, especially with that Empress in the inverted position. The Empress in the inverted position almost to me represents like a pig wrapped in gold, or in pigs. I love pigs. Okay, I do. This is a person that is disguised, like they're hiding something. I'm going to see where spirit sees this relationship going. Where do you see this going with this person, spirit guides? Yeah, the sun inverted, the Knight of Swords upright, and then Six of Swords in the inverted position. So a lot of you guys are trying to get out of that situation. A lot of you guys seem to be trying to get out of that situation. Then straight up and down, what justice is telling me is incompatibility issues. Now, I know in those, if you go and look up Gemini and Sagittarius, it says that it's a good connection, but it depends on what aspects is in the chart as well. To me, what I'm looking at is a relationship that is doomed. It's not going to work out. Okay, it's not. In fact, the Pope comes up, which means that this is headed for divorce and years of unhappiness, because whoever this Sagittarius is, they can't seem to move on from the past. It just seems like this don't look like love to me. And the Queen of Cups in the inverted position definitely says that it's not love. Okay. In fact, a lot of you Gemini divine feminines, this Pope card comes up, which says that whoever it is that you're meant to be, they possibly could be a earth sign, in particular a Taurus. You're putting a lot into the relationship and getting nothing in return. And what they're saying is energetically, it's almost like this person, whoever this person does seem to have a walk-in, a couple of different walk-in spirits, but I'm gonna tell you something. This person is very stubborn, and it don't look like it's gonna get any better anytime soon. If possibly not ever. They're very stubborn. The Judgment card tells me that they're very abusive, um, sneaky. The High Priestess in the inverted position says sneaky, very insecure, whoever this divine masculine is. In fact, I can't even call this person a divine masculine. And what the Pope is telling me is that this person is incapable of change. Okay. Now, possibly some work could get done on that person, but I'm going to tell y'all something. Sometimes you can have the most powerful practitioner doing work on somebody and it just won't make a difference. This person is not going to budge. They're not going to change. They are who they are, and it is what it is. Get out of that situation. All right, we're going to move on to the Libras. And I am going to go warm my coffee up because I am literally on 3 hours of sleep. All right, we're gonna do a little bit of clearing after that last reading was real negative. You know, here's the thing about it. If somebody has to shame you to that capacity to where, it seemed like it's just manipulation, a person should be able to say to you, stay with me because I love you. But if somebody can't cry, if they can't open up, and if it seems disingenuous whenever they do it, probably not the correct person for you. And see, Mercury is a series of tests, that Mercurian energy, and that's what rules the Gemini. And so a lot of you Geminis are constantly getting confirmation about this person, and it's probably just time to let it go. It looks like another love TKO. All right, I gotta light up my thingy here. Why do I keep, let me get this other blue lighter. I keep grabbing that blue lighter. I need to throw that away. Oh, that's another thing, Gemini. Spirit is saying that for that Sagittarius, y'all might have to get some help to get out of this situation, spiritual help, because it's almost like a demonic karmic contract. Those signs don't go together anyway. A Gemini and a Sagittarius, no, that don't mix. All right, spirit guides for the Libras. What? Oh, I haven't even smudged these yet. Let me smudge them real quick. All right, spirit guides for the Libras. What messages do you have for Libra about their divine masculine? We're looking at the divine feminine. We want to look at their divine masculine for August of 2022. We want to know what house they're in, what planet they are associated with, or give us their zodiac sign. We're going to look at 3 people today for August 2022. Okay, so we got a Gemini. So some of you Libras may be dealing with a Gemini divine masculine. We got the 5th house, which is Leo. So some of you guys may be dealing with a Leo. And then we got a Taurus, okay? Okay, smoke of air and fire of earth, cleanse and bless this home and hearth. Drive away all harm and fear, and only good may enter here. And if spirits threaten us in this place, fight fire by fire and water by water, banish their souls into nothingness and remove their powers until the last trace. Let these evil beings flee through time and through space. All right, spirit guides, give me more info about this Gemini divine masculine for the Libras, divine feminine. Okay, for August of 2022. Okay. All right, any cards want to flip over? Nope. So let's cut the cards. right. And show me this Leo for the Libras. What messages do you have about the Leo divine masculine? Okay, for August of 2022. All right, and then the Taurus. Show me the Taurus for August of 2022. What messages do you have about the divine masculine? All right. So in at first sight, I thought that it would be something that would be a good message about this Gemini if you're a Libra dealing with a Gemini. Because the star card flipped over in the upright position. But then the hermit comes up in the upright position, and then eight of wands in the reverse position. So this person, whoever this is, they're not really putting a whole lot of energy into the situation because they are already with somebody. They're married. Whoever this is, they seem to be married or in love with somebody else, Libra. In fact, for a lot of you Libras, this person has been very distant. Um, and it kind of was like an infatuation type of thing. Sometimes, sometimes when the star card comes up in a love reading, it's a card that you definitely don't want to see because what that represents is that it represents possible infatuation. But being that they have been so separated from you, part of the reason why they haven't really been putting a lot of energy into the situation is because they're with somebody. Okay, hold on, guys. Give me a second. I'll be right back. All right, guys, give me a second. I'm going to ask you guys to sit tight real quick. And I will be right back because I have to take a phone call. Okay, I'll be right back. All right, guys, I apologize for that. I had to take a quick phone call. Um, so what I can tell you, Libra, just to finish this one off, is that I want you to be prepared for this relationship to sort of fall off with whoever this person is. Judgment comes up in the inverted position, and then Ace of Wands comes up in the inverted position. And so if you're a Libra dealing with a Gemini divine masculine, I can see the relationship is just not gonna last, is the issue, is that it's just not gonna last because this person is with someone else. Um, what you're gonna find is that this person was simply on the rebound, and people will do that. Okay. And so it looks like there's feelings involved. Looks like there was some false promises that was made, especially with the judgment card in the inverted position. But spirit is saying that it's just going to tear you down and to walk away from it. Don't put your energy into it. Okay. All right. Let's move on to the fifth house, which is in Leo. The Fool card comes up in the upright position, the Five of Pentacles upright, Four of Pentacles in the inverted position, Six of Wands inverted, Queen of Swords reversed, and then Ace of Cups reversed. So I'm seeing definitely a similar situation, but what spirit is telling me, and I think that this is the reason why Libras have such a hard time, in relationships, to where they feel as though they put their energy into it and nothing comes out of it. And part of the reason is because you guys tend to attach to false ideologies, very idealistic. Feel like this is another short-term situation that I can see. Whoever this Leo is, they're a player. And they don't seem to be willing to change anytime soon. In fact, Five of Pentacles can sometimes represent unrequited love, but see, I feel like what spirit is saying is that what you're experiencing is not love, it's infatuation. So that is a consistent problem with Libran energy. In fact, it looks like this person was either cheating or something, and it's not going to go anywhere. You can definitely see there is another air sign person. Hold on a minute. Spirit, guys, give me some clarity on whoever this Queen of Swords is. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune comes up, the Tower, and the Queen of Cups. So there's somebody else that they haven't told you about. And they probably won't tell you about that person. Part of the reason is because, a lot of times when men disclose too much about their significant others or either their wives, then things start to get very sticky, things start to get very messy. And so this person pulled the wool over your eyes. You can definitely tell sometime around, I would say somewhere around mid-October is when this is going to become obvious. And I feel like whoever this Leo is, they're going to flip, they're going to switch up. And because whoever it is that they're dealing with, you can see that they even have 4 kids. This person is living a double life. They have like 4 kids with this other person that they're with. Okay. And so you can definitely see a pregnancy coming up that is going to get sprung on you. And you know what? I feel like, I don't know why, like I'm pretty sure that Libras can, a lot of you guys that are really balanced, you're going to be like, yeah, I kind of suspected that, but you're not going to stick around and argue about it. You're just going to move on with your life and find something real. It does look like a water sign is coming towards you. Be careful. And who is this? This looks like a Scorpio. For those of you that are now involved with a Leo, there's a Scorpio coming towards you. And that seems to be more so the person that you are meant to be with. But the longer you stay stuck in this energy with this Leo, the longer you're going to be delayed. Okay. Now, if you are a Libra dealing with a Taurus, you guys got the 9 of Wands in the upright position, the Pope, which is the Hierophant, in the inverted position, the 6 of Swords upright, the Princess of Pentacles is upright, the Prince of Pentacles is upright, and the 4 of Swords. So right now in August, it's like you seem to be in a battle with this person. You cannot make somebody love you, Libra. You can't force that. That's another aspect. This is a known fact about Libras, is that y'all will try to force people to love you. I'm talking about ready to throw hands. Oh, you gonna love me. Not if this person is getting ready to move on. And you can tell that when September comes up, probably around like within the next week or so, whoever this Taurus is, they're going to move on. And the 4 of Swords represents separation. So Libra, okay, y'all really need to look at the obvious in this, because even when you go back and you look up my Libra readings, this is something that I have said over and over again with Libras, even when it comes to their friendships. I feel like Libras, what I've seen throughout the years is that they will gravitate towards things that are false and then expect to make it real. You can't connect something false if it was false from the beginning and make it something real. If it's not meant to be, it's just not meant to be. And so the Hierophant comes up in the reverse position, talking about, possibly spiritual work being done on this person, and it's not going to make a difference. They're still going to move on with their lives. They don't, a lot of the times, if you are doing love spells on somebody for a year or more, let alone 5 years or more, it just ain't meant to be. And I feel like a lot of you, especially you Libras that are dealing with this Leo, a lot of you Leos that are dealing with this Leo, y'all been dealing with this for quite some time. And Spirit is telling me with all 3 of these zodiac signs that it's just not meant to be. So there is going to be some separation with the Taurus, and they're actually doing breakup work. Whoever this Taurus is, they're actually doing banishing work. This is them. They're trying to they're trying to banish you. And like I listen, I have to be honest. You see that? What is that person doing? Okay. So, and they just, it seems like they're trying to move forward. Now, that's not to say that there's not love out there for you, but you keep connecting with these people that are not for you. Am I lying, Libra? And I'm not. Y'all are notorious for doing that. It's like y'all are afraid to love the one that you're supposed to be with. You want to love somebody else, which is an avoidance of love. Okay. All right. We're gonna move on to the Aquariuses. One more thing before I get done with Libras, that last reading for the Taurus, be careful because sometime around September, some love work is going to backfire. A lot of times when you keep doing love work on a person and you keep doing love work on a person, you're just doing it over and over and over and over again. It'll start to work on you more than that other person, which is never good. Okay, let's move on to the Aquariuses. All right, spirit guides for the Aquarius divine feminine. We want to look at the zodiac sign of their divine masculine. Give me 3 zodiac signs that we're dealing with in the month of August of 2022. Thank you. Okay. So some of you are dealing with a Libra. Some of you Aquarius are dealing with a Libra. I got Virgo and I got Aquarius. Okay. All right. Spirit guides, give me the info on this divine masculine Libra. What messages do you have for Aquarius for the month of August of 2022? Okay, so the Pope flipped over. Okay. What about Virgo? What messages do you have for the Virgo divine masculine for the Aquarius divine feminine in August of 2022? All right. And then finally, the Aquarius divine masculine. Okay. What is this person doing? What messages do you have for the divine feminine for August of 2022? All righty. Now, first of all, those of you Aquariuses that are dealing with a Libra male, I got the Hierophant upright. I got the Prince of Wands upright. I got the Chariot upright. But then I get the Two of Pentacles in the inverted position. I get the Six of Pentacles in the inverted position. And then Five of Swords inverted. So this looks like a hit or miss. I feel like a lot of you guys are going, some of you guys that are dealing with Libra males are going to move forward with this person and it'll possibly go towards marriage. And it'll go on. You can tell that this person wants you. This person is serious about the situation. A lot of times when the Hierophant comes up in a love reading, that represents commitment, that represents loyalty, chivalry, okay? Especially in the upright position. The Chariot says that they are ready to move forward. Now, I got to warn some of you Aquariuses is that for some of you guys, this person possibly could be using you as a rebound, which when it comes to a dual sign like a Libra or a Gemini, this could be the risk that you run with them. What I can see specifically is that there's a problematic ex. There's definitely a problematic ex-wife or ex-girlfriend that they're trying to get away from quickly. It looks like it's an earth energy, or it could be another air. They're trying to get away. So some of you guys, like I can tell that there's travel for some of you Aquariuses, and a lot of you guys may be getting away, and that person is using it. They're opportunists. Whoever this is, they're opportunists. So they may be using the relationship as an opportunist to cover themselves to get away from a negative situation, which means that it possibly isn't real. That means that it doesn't mean that it can't turn into something real. But from what I can see is that it's a possibility that it's not going to last. Like it's not going to be a long lasting situation. Okay. And see, that's part. And then I can tell that a lot of you guys are dealing with a Libra male, that they have a hard time being in stable relationships. Like they'll be in a relationship with somebody, and 5 months later, 5 or 6 or 7 months later, they looking at somebody else. Okay. So, I think, let me ask for advice on this situation. Pretty sure they're going to say, so the 9 of Cups comes up. So Spirit is saying to a lot of you Aquariuses, y'all have to learn to be happy on your own. So this relationship possibly could end up being a lesson to you, to where, first of all, it's better to feel fulfilled within self prior to getting into a relationship rather than looking at a relationship as the answer. Okay. Now, another card that I got is the King of Wands upright, and then the World in the inverted position. So again, a lot of you guys really need to gain some clarity on the situation. Like I said, I can see 50-50. I can see some of you guys, this relationship going somewhere and lasting, but for some of you guys, it possibly could just be a shot in the dark. Like, for example, you and this person are gonna, ride off into the sunset together, but then a couple of months later, this person is seeing other people, this person is cheating, this person is, and it'll just be so. I feel like a lot of you guys really need to analyze this relationship with whoever this Libra is. Oh, and another thing Spirit is saying with this World card in the inverted position is like, slow down. Because a lot of times when you put the brakes on something, when you say, I'm putting the brakes on this, and a person kind of pulls away when a person is trying to go too fast, and you want to put the brakes on it, then those people will expose themselves. They'll get to telling on themselves. They'll get to exposing themselves. If you put the brakes on something, it happens. It works every time, like Code 45. If you put the brakes on somebody and you pull your energy back from them, and they get to saying, well, I didn't want to be with you anyway, to be honest with you. And you be like, really? No, I wasn't serious about our relationship. I just was using you. Like that, you know what I'm saying? So that, and people do lie sometimes, but if you're not doing anything, or if nothing is happening, and you just kind of pull back from that person and just watch them go, they're going to expose themselves by either seeing other people, posting it in social media, just doing all kind of weird things, you know what I'm saying? Because, they wasn't serious about it in the first place. Okay. Moving on to Aquariuses that are dealing with a Virgo. Y'all got 5 of Pentacles upright, 9 of Wands upright, the Wheel of Fortune upright, the Tower in the upright position, and the Ace of Pentacles in the upright position. Now, I'm seeing the same thing, 50-50 split. Some of you guys, some of you Aquariuses that are dealing with a Virgo divine masculine, some of you guys, this person is really serious about the situation. However, they're dealing with some issues. They've got some insecurities. But some of you guys, this relationship was just not meant to last. It was meant to only last for a season. That person is going to switch up and move on. But some of you guys are possibly going to you're going to be reunited with this person, and it'll be a new beginning, and it is meant to be. So some of you Aquariuses are dealing with a Virgo energy that is meant to be, and then some of you guys, it's not meant to be. So again, it's up in the air. Now, some of you guys have had like soulmate readings, twin flame readings. Those of you that it's not meant to be with this current person, the person that you are meant to be with, you may have gotten a reading and they told you your twin flame or your soulmate or the person you're meant to be with is a Virgo. And so because this person is a Virgo, you're thinking that they are the one. They may not be the one. It may be another Virgo. Don't be foolish and fall into bull crap and start judging Virgos and saying, oh, I ain't never dealing with no Virgo again. And then you hold on to that energy because there does seem to be some earth aspects in your chart somewhere in your Venus or either your moon sign. There may be an earth energy. And so you tend to hold on to anger a long time instead of just kind of letting it go and moving forward and seeing what else is out there. And this is very risky because there was no water cards that came up at all. So be careful in them relationships of validation. You know, to where the person is either using you as validation or you're using them. You know, those that can sometimes end up not lasting. You know, and the Wheel of Fortune does say that the Wheel and the Tower came up, which means that you're dealing with fate and destiny here. And you don't want to avoid your fate and destiny because a lot of times it's positive. Okay. Last but not least, for the Aquariuses, those of you that are dealing with another Aquarius, y'all got the Star upright, the Magician inverted, the 3 of Wands upright, 7 of Pentacles inverted, the Justice card inverted, and the 4 of Wands upright. Now, if you're dealing with an Aquarius, this is a relationship that is going to last. In fact, it's going to turn into marriage very quickly. The main thing that I can see big time is that you guys inspire each other and you have grown within the relationship. However, there is either an earth sign or either an air sign, in particular a Libra, that seems to be doing some destructive work on the situation because they either still want you or that other person. This Aquarius is very serious about the relationship. A lot of you guys don't really know how much this person wants to be with you. And a lot of the reason is because, especially with that Magician card being in the inverted position, is because I can see some heavy manipulation. However, the Triple Goddess comes up as the 3 of Wands, stating that you need to stand up and take a stand. May even be some energy harvesting. You know, people will feed off of sexual energy and people will feed off of other energies, you know? So you may have an outside influence that likes to feed off of that situation for whatever reason. We don't even have to get into that. It doesn't even matter. But whoever this Aquarius is, they do have a lot of feelings for you, but they're being overshadowed. Give me some clarity on this Magician and the Seven of Pentacles reversed. Yeah. It's almost like and I'm gonna give y'all a hint. This person, whoever this is that's doing work, they're doing planetary work that involves quantum reality shifting all the time. They're just constantly addicted to that. And they just can't let it go. It's definitely an air sign. Queen of Swords comes up, Ace of Cups comes up inverted, and the Princess of Swords comes up inverted. So this is a person that is creating an entire reality shift because they want to be the person to marry this person. But it's not meant to be. That person just doesn't love them. But they're still going to do it. They're, you know, so the person is nowhere near them, doesn't want anything to do with them. But what they'll do is they will, you know, what I can see is them lighting them purple candles, purple and black candles, and they're constantly meditating to those quantum reality shifting. And so that's how they're able to sort of create this awkwardness between the two of you, even though it's a great connection that was written in the stars. This person is, and some people ain't even using candles. Some people are just using subliminals. They just sit there and listen to subliminals all day, you know, and stare at a wall or either stare at your photographs, and they're shifting the reality. Okay. What I can hear is, if I can't have that person, no one can. Some of you guys think that it's an ancestor that's pushing you apart, but there's an emperor that comes up here in the upright position that says that it's not me that's doing it. You need to get back with this person. Six of Cups comes up. So a lot of y'all been thinking it's an ancestor that's doing that. No, it's not. It's this person that is literally tipping the balance. And see, I'm going to tell you, some people like that are going to get karma. You're not supposed to use those ancient frequencies. And then also with my eye coming up through the Justice card in the inverted position, it could be some ancient Kemetic energies that are being used, or subliminals, you know. And what it does is it causes the two of you to sort of not recognize each other. I sense a strong twin flame energy, soulmate energy that's meant for you guys to have a romantic connection. But this person, they just, they're dabbling. Who is this person? How are they even connected to the situation? Yeah, whoever this Aquarius is, the Fool came up in the inverted position. They had a one night stand with this person, and the person fell in love and they won't let it go. Yep. Queen of Cups comes up, Fool card comes up inverted, Queen of Cups upright, Queen of Pentacles upright, the Queen of Wands inverted, and the King of Pentacles inverted. So basically there was a one night stand, and this person just can't let go of that one night stand, even though it's been probably a few years since then. They just can't let it go. You know what I'm saying? And so probably need to stop posting stuff in social media. A lot of you guys started having issues sometime in March, or either about a month ago. A lot of you Aquarius has started posting y'all pictures and you know, all kind of stuff in social media, making announcements in social media, and that person saw it and they immediately went on the rampage and y'all started having problems. Okay, and this is a known person that has a lot of intimacy issues. They have a lot of insecurities, and so they just kind of hold on to people, you know, and that's why this is what I want to tell y'all. This is why divine masculines should not be having these one night stands that they know ain't going nowhere. Okay, I'm talking about literally one night, not two, not three, but one night stand. And this person has been holding on ever since. And that one night stand was far before you. They may have even been stalking or communicating with you. So, and I don't know, some of you guys may have went to a reader that gave you a I don't want to say false reading, but gave you an inaccurate reading that told you that it was your ancestors that was doing it, and it's not your ancestors. Now, you may have family problems, and that doesn't have nothing to do with the ancestors. They like, we don't have nothing to do with that. All right, guys, that is the divine masculine to divine feminine readings. Thank you so much for watching. Again, make sure that you hit that thumbs up. If you guys want a private reading, just go to the website, book it by placing your order, and I'll be in touch. All right, I will see y'all later. Blessings.